Hello, I'm Pam, and this is Made by Pam, and this is another episode of Friday Sews. Hello, I'm Pam, and this is Friday Sews. So, what did I get sewn this week? I know I got some stuff sewn. Well, so my video that I did earlier in the week, I talked about finishing some more teddy bears for my kids. So I did those, and you've seen those. I told you about sewing navy patches on my son's coveralls for his job, and so I got those all sewn on, the ranks and stuff on the collars. And he looks at it, he's like, "Mom, it's not right. You have to redo it." I'm like, well, geez. If you had told me the degrees, I wouldn't have messed it up. So I redid it. And I told him after I got it redone that he should have told me what degrees, because they needed to be like 45-degree angle. Yeah. Alright. And then also, I've been working on the purple denim jacket. Let me go ahead and grab it out of my background here. Alright. So, I'm just going to move my mouse so it's out of the way. So I still have my collar to put on the purple denim jacket and the little tabs. Yeah, I still have the tabs that go around the waist. And I still need to add, the buttons for the pockets. And I still need to cut that too. And top stitch this down. I just don't have that done yet. I'm working on it. So let me go ahead and zip it up and show it to you zipped up, because she wanted a zipper. And this project has taken way longer than it should have. Seriously. But when you get pulled in a million different directions and everything, things just tend to take longer. So I have the zipper installed for it. I have the sleeve bands, which I still need to either put snaps or buttons on it, which I might just do snaps. And then still need to trim that stuff, but that will happen after I do the top stitch, because it's going to tuck under and just kind of be hidden and still be there, but it's going to hide that bottom part of the zipper. And then still need to add the collar around it, add the snaps on the pockets, and on the inside of the pockets I modified it so that it would also have an inside pocket as well as the outside pocket. And then it's also, this other side is the same with the inside and the outside pocket. And then on the inside, this will be into that seam allowance when I sew that down. And so that is going to be a pocket there, and then it has that pocket there. So it'll have plenty of pocket space. So this one, it's making its way. It's getting there. Then also, in my last video that I did earlier this week, I did mention that I was going to be making a jumper for my sister. she gave me all those fabulous patterns. So I am making this pattern here, Simplicity 2374. And what I am doing is I am making view D for the bottoms, but view C for the top. Now the zipper is a non-functioning zipper. You can make it functioning, but it's just there for decoration. So I kind of batted around the idea, like, do I add a zipper or do I just not? So I added the zipper. And she just wanted the fabric to be black. And so I just decided to use the stretch. You know, I actually have some fabric that kind of looks like that. Which I still need to do the fabric haul on. But, you know. So, here is the top part of the jumper that I'm doing. And then I already mostly have the pants portion of it completed right here. And it's out of the same fabrics. But, okay, so this pattern, it does not come with pockets, like inseam pockets. It does come with pockets that you can use for view E that are just like patch pockets. But I didn't want to do that, and I didn't think my sister wanted that. So I did inseam pockets because I knew that she would want at least some kind of pocket. And so I just added inseam pockets that she can do. So the pants, I did a size 6. Yeah, and they're still huge. The top, I did a size 12 because just of the way the pattern is, it's designed for stretch knits only, and I want to make sure that this is going to fit her because that's like 2 different sizing options. So, and I messaged my sister and asked her what color of zipper that she would prefer on the front here. So I chose blue because it's non-functioning anyways and it's just for decoration. So I had the option, so I picked out 4 zippers. I had a yellow zipper, a black zipper, which would just blend in and it would be kind of pointless, and then a gray zipper. Well, I decided to go with the blue zipper. So I hope she's okay with that. What else have I done? Well, if you notice, I have a band-aid on my finger. So I was sewing that, and I ended up sewing the wrong edge together. Like, I ended up sewing like the front and front, or the back and back together. So I forgot to reorient it when I was sewing it. And that should have been, you know, I should have caught on to that, but I didn't. So my bobbin thread runs out. So I had to refill my bobbin thread. And then it hits me, it's like, you know what? I'm still using a top stitching needle in my machine. Maybe I should change that to a universal or a stretch needle. Well, so I rethread everything and I get it going. And I end up jabbing the needle and breaking the needle off right into my finger. Now it was just on the edge. It didn't even go through the nail. It was just like barely on the edge. You know, just like barely on the edge. Just a surface wound. Nothing like serious. It didn't hit any vital organs. It's just a little sore, and I just figured covering it up would be the best option. And I've never done that before. And I look at it, I'm like, oh, did I just do that? I broke the needle tip off into my finger. I'm like, wow, that really didn't hurt very much, which I'm grateful for. It does sting a little bit, but it's okay. And so I got a new needle and put a universal needle in it, which I probably should have gotten this, like the stretch ballpoint needle. Maybe some of my stitches wouldn't have been skipped, but I'm almost finished. And I've been using my serger too to finish the edges. And then I have gone to the thrift store too much. You know, my kids don't help. Like my daughter, like I had to take, okay, so another thing. My daughter, I had to take her to get her, to take a learner's permit test for her learners to learn, you know, so she could drive. I had to take her to take her test. She's 18. So, you know, she has tried multiple times over the years, like 6 other times, and this was number 7. Yeah. And so I took her to do her test, and she comes out and she's holding up the paper and it's like, move over, I'm driving. And I'm like, oh no, oh my goodness, that was so scary. But we made it home safely and in one piece and no accident. I did have to correct her centering in the road just a little bit because we were driving in the van, and she's just not quite used to that, so I don't think she'll drive in the van very often, so yay me. So I'll drive the van more often because she's not going to drive it if I'm driving it, and if she's with me, yay. So as I was saying, then we also had to go out to Salt Lake. So I live in Utah. We had to go out to Salt Lake. It's about 45 minutes away from where I live. And she had to go to a job interview. She was going to try to get a job at Amazon. Well, go to find out, she didn't quite have all the paperwork she needed. I asked her. She's like, yeah, I got everything. No, she didn't have everything. So she has to go back on Monday. But while we were out there, she's like, well, Mom, we're already out here. And so she's like, let's go to DI. Let's go to Desert Industries. And I'm like, okay, it's only a couple miles that way. No big deal. And so we went to Desert Industries. And of course, I found some stuff that I liked. So I just had to get it. Well, I didn't have to, but I did. So a couple, I guess a year or so ago, I had a mini ironing board, just, you know, like a tabletop ironing board that's smaller, for just some of those smaller jobs. And my little boy had used it as like a standing ramp. You know, he stood on it and it broke in half. And so it didn't make me very happy, but I held on to it just in case I wanted to like replace the wood and put the pieces back onto the wood. Well, while I was there at the thrift store yesterday, I found a new mini ironing board that's actually metal. So let me go ahead and grab it and show it to you because I can. So I found this fabulous ironing board, and it's metal, and it has a little hanging hook on it too, which is just like kind of twisty tied up right now. But it is in pretty good condition. Although it does look like this does have an issue. Well, go figure. Or my son broke it. I should have. Oh no. Well, I guess it had more issues than I thought. Well, shucks. I should have tested it before I got it. Well, at least it only cost me $2. Oh well. Alright. Well, so much for that idea. I don't know. I guess I should have tested it before I got it. Shucks. Alright, well. Let's see. Is there anything else? As I mentioned, the roof has passed. Well, the roof, I finished it, and the inspector went out and inspected it. It has passed inspection. So, yay, I don't have to fix anything. And I was able to take all the extra shingles back to the store. Thank goodness. And, yeah. Well, that's pretty much all. Just that my daughter got her learner's permit, and that's super scary. It is, but it isn't. It's a good thing. It has taken so long to get her to the point that she has wanted to actually be willing to do that, to want to drive. So it's good that we're to that point. And then other than that, not really much else. Except for I go thrift store shopping too much. And I thought I got a killer deal on that. I'm glad it was only $2. The other one was $5. But the other one was a wooden one. Maybe that one would have been better. Oh well. Alright, so I think that's all. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And keep your keep your fingers away from the needle when you're sewing. Yeah, me. But yeah, I hope my sister likes the all black pants. I kind of want to make one, but the thing is, I really don't like any of the top options. See, that is really cute, but it's not me. It just isn't. Well, thank you all so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Talk to you later. Bye.